Hi, my name is Chris, and I'm so glad you're here. Gently close your eyes now and allow yourself to fully arrive. And just take a moment to notice you're here, sensing your belly shifting with each inhale and exhale. Yoga isn't about perfection. It's about showing up for yourself, even on days where you'd rather look away. Taking the time for the one person who never leaves. Meeting yourself as you are, truly tuning in to the best teacher there'll ever be, your own body. Choosing nourishment from within, so that'll flow into everything you share in this world. Take a deep inhale through the nose and release through the mouth. In through the nose and release through the mouth. One last time, in through the nose and release through the mouth. Let's begin with some gentle neck rolls. Chin to chest and slowly circle your head clockwise. Releasing tension with each time you circle. Doing some half circles here. And then changing to the other side. Come back to center. Let the head drop towards the right, ear to shoulder, staying here for 2 breaths. Come back to center and let the head drop towards the left. Back to center. Inhale, raise your arms overhead, finding length through the spine, and grab onto your right wrist. Exhale, bending towards the left side. Feeling that nice lateral stretch. Come back to center. Inhale, finding length here first, grabbing onto your left wrist this time, bending towards the right. Gazing forward, or if it's comfortable for your neck, look towards your hands. Back to center, releasing the arms. Let's move into our first posture. Tabletop position. Shoulders above your wrist, hips above your knees, and your spine in a neutral position. Inhale, lift your tailbone up, open through your chest. Exhale, curl your tailbone under, round your spine, chin to chest. Moving through some Bidhalasana, cat and cow movement. Continue moving with your own rhythm of breath. We are mobilizing the spine and shoulders here, connecting movement with breath. Now feel free to allow any movement that feels natural and good to you. Return to a neutral spine. Lift the right leg up and extend the left arm in front of you, creating one line from heels to hands. Keeping the hips square, dorsiflex your foot, holding it here for 3 breaths. Inhale, left elbow towards the right knee. Exhale, extend them back up. Inhale, elbow towards knee. Exhale, extend them back up. One last time. Inhale, elbow towards knee. Exhale, extend them back up. Holding it there for a moment. Exhale, coming back into tabletop. Doing the opposite side now. Lift the left leg up and extend the right arm forward. Taking 3 deep breaths here. Finding length, creating one line from heels to hands. Dorsiflex your foot. Inhale, right elbow towards the left knee, extend them back up. Inhale, elbow towards knee, exhale, extend them back up. One last time. Inhale, elbow towards knee, exhale, extend them back up. Holding it there for a moment. And coming back into a tabletop. Hips are just above the knees and gently walk the hands forward and melt your heart towards the mat. Anahatasana, a beautiful way to open the chest, shoulders and upper back. Allow the forehead, chin or chest to rest wherever feels comfortable. Lengthen through your arms. Allow yourself to be held by the earth as you gently open through the chest. Now walk the hands back, coming back into a tabletop. Spread the fingers as wide as you can, middle finger pointing forward. Tuck the toes and lift up into downward facing dog. Feet hip width apart, micro bend the knees and gaze between your feet. Pedal the feet out for a moment, walk the dog. Finding your expression of this posture today and then come back into stillness. Taking 5 long deep breaths here. Finding length through the spine rather than forcing your heels to the floor. One last breath here, in through the nose and release through the mouth. Let's flow a little. Shift your weight forward, shoulders above wrist, Kumbhakasana, high plank. Slowly coming down, lying onto your belly while tucking the elbows in, forehead resting on the mat. Feet hip width apart, untuck the toes, palms next to your shoulders. Inhale, roll the hips into the mat, lift your chest up, Bhujangasana. Using the strength of your back muscles, there's no weight in the hands. Exhale, releasing back down. Right cheek resting on the mat. Taking 1 breath here. Come back to center. Option to use the same back bend as before, Bhujangasana, or lift onto your palms, straighten the arms, come onto the tops of your feet, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck the toes and lift the hips up into down dog. 2 more like this. Shift your weight forward, shoulders above wrist, high plank. Slowly coming down onto the floor. Inhale, choose your back bend, Bhujangasana or upward facing dog, using the strength of your back muscles. Exhale, tuck the toes and lift the hips up into down dog. 1 breath here. Shift your weight forward, high plank. Slowly coming down onto the floor. Inhale, choose your back bend. Staying here for 1 breath. Exhale, tuck the toes and lift the hips back up into down dog. Holding here for 5 deep breaths. Notice your heart beating faster. Your breath becoming faster. Stay here for 2 more breaths if you can. On your next inhale, raise the right leg up into three-legged dog and step it in between your hands, coming into a high lunge. Square the hips, bend into the front knee, knee just above the heel. Inhale, reach the fingertips towards the sky while softening the shoulders down. Exhale, interlace your hands behind your back, staying here for 2 breaths. Open the hips and chest towards the long edge of the mat, Warrior 2. Turn the left foot out to 90 degrees. Inhale, raise your arms to shoulder height and relax the shoulders down. Heels are in one line. Draw the front and back foot towards each other and press on the outer edges of your back foot. A great pose to strengthen the legs, glutes, cultivating courage and inner strength. With your next inhale, reach forward and flip the palm up, lifting the front arm up and back, reverse warrior. Lengthen through the entire side body, breathing into the space you're creating here. Exhale, coming back to Warrior 2. Inhale, reach forward and up. Option to rest the right elbow on the right knee or place the fingertips inside of the right heel. Sweep the left arm to the front of your body just next to your ear. Extended side angle, creating one line through the side body. One last breath here. Palms on the floor, step back into down dog. We are doing the opposite side now. Inhale, raise the left leg up, three-legged dog, and step it in between your hands, coming into a high lunge. Square the hips, bend into the front knee, knee just above the heel. Inhale, reach the fingertips towards the sky. Exhale, softening the shoulders down. With your next exhale, interlace your hands behind your back, staying here for 2 breaths. Open the hips and chest towards the long edge of the mat, Warrior 2. Turn the right foot out to 90 degrees this time. Inhale, raise your arms to shoulder height and relax the shoulders down. Heels are in one line, drawing the front and the back foot towards each other, pressing onto the outer edge of your back foot. Finding your expression of Virabhadrasana 2 here, Warrior 2. Strong, determined, focused. With your next inhale, reach forward and flip the palm up, lifting the front arm up and back, reverse warrior. Lengthen through the entire side body, breathing into the space you're creating. Exhale, coming back to Warrior 2. Reach forward and up. Option to rest the left elbow on the left knee or place the fingertips inside of the left heel. Sweep the right arm to the front of your body, just next to your ear. Creating one line through the side body. One last breath here. To release, engage the core, raise your torso upright and straighten the front leg. Step forward to the front of your mat. Inhale, raise your arms overhead. Exhale, folding forward from your hips, micro bending the knees, grabbing onto the elbows, swaying from side to side, nodding the head, yes and no. Let the head and neck be heavy here. Gaze between your feet. Now palms on the floor and step back into down dog. Staying here for 2 breaths. And slowly lowering the knees down onto the floor, coming into a tabletop. We are doing some shoulder strengthening now. Come down onto your forearms, tuck the toes and lift your hips back up, dolphin pose. Lengthen the spine as you lift the hips high. Keep your neck relaxed and gaze between the feet. One last breath here. On your next exhale, coming down, sitting on your buttocks, folding forward, arms resting alongside your body, child pose. Soften your jaw, your shoulders. Staying here for one more breath. Coming back into a tabletop and down onto your forearms. We are doing that one more time. Tuck the toes and lift your hips back up, dolphin pose. Lengthen the spine as you lift your hips up high. Staying here for 3 breaths. One last breath here, and then slowly releasing back down, child pose. Taking a long breath here. Extend the arms in front of you, palms spread out wide. Lift the tailbone up into down dog. Bend the knees, let them hover just above the mat. Staying here for 1 breath. And lift the hips back up into down dog. Inhale, lower the knees, let them hover. Staying here for 2 breaths. And lift back up into down dog. Let's do this one more time. Inhale, lower the knees, let them hover. Staying here for 2 breaths. And lift back up into down dog. With your next inhale, shift your weight forward, coming into a high plank, slowly coming down onto the floor, lying onto your belly. Tops of the feet on the floor, feet hip-width apart, arms alongside your body, palms facing up. Inhale, lift your chest, arms and legs away from the floor. Tuck your chin towards your chest. Salabhasana, locust pose. We are strengthening the whole back body here. Option 2, interlace your fingers behind your back. Staying here for 3 more breaths if you can. Engage the legs and the glutes. Draw the shoulder blades towards each other while softening the jaw and your neck. One last breath here. Exhale, slowly releasing down, left cheek resting on the mat. Now back to center and come onto your knees. Bring your hands to your lower back, fingers pointing down. Inhale, push the hips forward, draw the shoulder blades together. Exhale, gently leaning back, opening through the chest into Ustrasana, camel pose. Length before depth. Taking 2 deep breaths here. Now choose from a place of honesty. Option to stay here or grab onto your heels. Let your chest rise and expand towards the sky. Gazing forward or allowing the head to release back. 2 more breaths here. Push the hip forward, finding stability here rather than collapsing into the lumbar spine. Slowly bring your hands back to your lower back if they are on your heels. Engage your core and use the strength of your legs to lift your torso upright. Gently releasing your hands. Sit your hips back to your heels, resting in child pose. Arms alongside your body. Allow your eyes to soften and close down. And take a moment to notice the effect of this back bend. We are moving towards the end of the practice, slowing down, activating the parasympathetic nervous system. Calm down, lying onto your back. Straighten your legs, bend the left knee, shift the weight over to the left and draw your knee across your body. I like to rest the knee on a block for a more restorative version. Extend the left arm out, palm facing up, and if it's comfortable for your neck, look over towards your left shoulder. Supta Matsyendrasana, supine spinal twist. A beautiful twist through your thoracic spine. Letting gravity do the work here. Taking 2 more breaths here. Coming back to center and do the opposite side. Bend the right knee, shift the weight over to the right and draw your knee across your body. A deeply nourishing posture to gently release tension in the lower back, giving the glutes a nice stretch here, calming the nervous system. Taking 2 more breaths here. Release the legs, coming back into center. You might want to grab onto the outer edges of your foot for a happy baby. Staying here for a couple of moments. And then slowly make your way into Shavasana. A time to integrate the hard work we've just done. Activating the parasympathetic nervous system, a state where the body slows down, where the mind softens and new possibilities unfold. And as you're laying down now, getting completely comfortable, we take a deep inhale through the nose, holding it for a moment, and letting it all go with a gentle sigh. We're doing that one more time. Taking a deep inhale through the nose. Pausing for a moment and releasing through the mouth. Allowing yourself to sink in deeper and deeper into the support beneath you. With your next exhale, gently soften your jaw, your shoulders, your arms, hips, all the way down to your ankles. Taking a moment here in stillness, I'll let you know when it's time to come back. Now start to bring back some gentle movement. Wiggle the toes, dropping your head from side to side, giving yourself a big stretch like you've just woken up. And slowly make your way into a comfortable seating position. Bring your hands into a prayer position, thumbs toward your third eye. Thank yourself for showing up for today, for taking the time for the one person who never leaves. May you carry a little lightness and peace with you from today's practice, and may that ripple outward. Together we bow, together we rise. Blink the eyes back open. Namaste.